If you've been in sales long enough, you've probably heard of the questioning technique called a gap analysis. In this video, we're going to break down this very, very simple questioning framework that will help you get targets from clients, how they're performing against those targets, and also the strategies they're using to achieve those targets. This can really help you when it comes to positioning your product. One of the key objectives of a gap analysis is to actually open the client's mind up a little bit and let them know that they've got this big target that they need to hit within a certain time. They're way behind where they need to be and they don't really know how they're going to get there. So what are the three questions we need to ask? Well, whenever someone gives us a target, we want to learn, what is that target? What are you trying to achieve? And we'll use the example of, we need to grow by 25% by the end of the year. Okay, great. So how are you tracking against that target at the moment? That's the second question. That's going to give us an understanding of how they're actually doing. More often than not, they're behind. Now, some people are ahead. That's okay. We can talk about that instance later. But when they're behind, straight away, it's giving them an indication that they have a target that they're falling behind. The last question we can ask is, what's the strategy of achieving that target? Now, more often than not, you'll hear the following things, which is we're going to keep doing what we're doing, which is obviously not working because they're falling behind, or they're going to talk about another strategy, which we can align our product or service to in terms of helping them get to where they need to be. So remember those three really simple questions. What is the target? How are you tracking against that target? And what's the strategy of trying to achieve that target? The last thing we'll say about the strategy part is that often, because the customer's on the phone to you in the first place, or on a demonstration with you, or meeting you in the first place, they don't know what that strategy is. And that's a really good sign. If they're saying they've got a big target, they're behind and they don't know how they're going to get there, that gives you an indication that you can help, and you can help provide a service or product that's going to eventually get them to that target that they're trying to achieve. As most of you know by now, one of the core principles of sales is understanding the problem you're trying to solve. And one of the best ways of alerting the client that there is a problem is by using a gap analysis. Don't forget to subscribe, chuck a like if you've got value from this, and on top of that, leave a comment if you've given it a go and had some success or any challenges along the way. Good luck.